Hello and welcome to this video on The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you are someone who is seeking inner peace, fulfillment, and happiness in life, then this book is a must-read for you. In this video, I'll be discussing why this book has transformed the lives of millions of readers around the world and how it can help you too. Overview: The Power of Now is a spiritual guidebook that teaches readers how to live in the present moment and let go of their past and future worries. The book is divided into 10 chapters, each focusing on different aspects of the power of now. It also includes practical exercises and meditations that help readers cultivate mindfulness and awareness. Chapter 1, You Are Not Your Mind. The first chapter introduces readers to the concept of ego, and how it shapes our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Tolle argues that the ego is the source of all suffering and that true liberation can only come from transcending it. Chapter 2, Consciousness, The Way Out of Pain. In this chapter, Tolle explains the difference between pain and suffering and how we can free ourselves from the latter by becoming fully present and aware of our thoughts and feelings. Chapter 3, Moving Deeply into the Now. The third chapter provides practical tips on how to stay present in the moment and avoid getting caught up in past or future worries. Tolle also introduces the concept of inner body awareness, and how it can help us connect with our true self. Chapter 4, Mind Strategies for Avoiding the Now. In this chapter, Tolle discusses the various ways in which our minds resist living in the present moment and how we can overcome them. He also explains how the mind creates a false sense of self and how to break free from this illusion. Chapter 5, The State of Presence. The fifth chapter explores the state of presence and how it can transform our lives. Tolle explains that presence is not something we can achieve but rather a state of being that we can cultivate through mindfulness and awareness. Chapter 6, The Inner Body. In this chapter, Tolle teaches readers how to connect with their inner body and how doing so can help them find inner peace and happiness. He also provides practical exercises to help readers develop inner body awareness. Chapter 7, Portals into the Unmanifested. The seventh chapter introduces readers to the concept of the unmanifested and how it relates to the present moment. Tolle also discusses the different ways in which we can access the unmanifested, such as through meditation and nature. Chapter 8, Enlightened Relationships. The eighth chapter explores how we can cultivate enlightened relationships by being fully present with others and letting go of our ego-driven desires. Tolle also provides practical tips on how to communicate and connect with others in a more mindful and compassionate way. Chapter 9, Beyond Happiness and Unhappiness. There is peace. In this chapter, Tolle argues that true peace and happiness can only be found by living in the present moment and connecting with our true self. He also discusses how our attachment to happiness and avoidance of pain can lead to suffering. Chapter 10, The Meaning of Surrender. The final chapter explores the concept of surrender and how it can help us find inner peace and fulfillment. Tolle explains that surrendering to the present moment and accepting things as they are is the key to true liberation. Conclusion: The Power of Now is a life-changing book that has helped millions of readers find inner peace, happiness, and fulfillment. By teaching us how to live in the present moment and let go of our ego-driven desires, Tolle shows us a path to true liberation and enlightenment. Whether you're struggling with anxiety, stress, or just feeling unfulfilled in life, this book can help you find the peace and happiness you're looking for. So, if you haven't read The Power of Now yet, I highly recommend picking up a copy today. And if you have read it, I encourage you to revisit it and continue to deepen your understanding of the power of now. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope it inspires you to live more mindfully and consciously.